My name is Amol Nirgurkar. I'm the CEO of Patient Prism, and we have Teresa Duncan here, who runs an amazing company called Odyssey Management, and she really trains an entire industry with how to deal with insurance, and she helps train coordinators across the nation.
Yeah.
And she's been doing this for 20 years and has seen it all. And really, our conversation today in our studio is about what's happening with insurance, and we had a great segment on trends in dentistry, trends in insurance. One of my question to you is, what do you see today as far as dental patients, and how are the patients different today than they were before, given that we live in this information world, right?
Yeah.
All the information is available to everybody at their fingertips on their phone. So what do you see patients any different than they were 10 or 20 years ago?
Yeah, I think they're very different, actually. I think they're very dependent on their benefits. We see them coming in a lot and think that their medical is the same thing as dental.
Sure.
And so they think everything's covered.
Okay.
And it's interesting that you mentioned the whole thing about everything's online.
Right.
All of these benefits are available online to our patients, but they don't really go to look at it. They're really concerned with the medical part of it, which is, of course, that can definitely bankrupt you, so I can understand that.
Yeah.
But they don't really take a look at what our benefits are, and we almost need a Rosetta Stone to translate what some of our benefits are. We have things like replacement clauses and prosthetics and all that, and it's a little scary. So our patients today are definitely not as insurance savvy.
Okay.
And I don't know if they really were insurance savvy, but I think now it's really obvious that they don't know their benefits. And it's a really good opportunity for an office to be able to step in and be that translator.
Is it because the plans are more complicated, or is it because people are not paying attention to their insurance?
I think a good combo of both.
Okay.
I mean, I hate to say it because of course, we love this industry, but dental insurance is often an afterthought when you're signing up for benefits.
Right.
So it's almost like they expect to have it. It's sort of just, it comes with the rest of it. And I'll pay attention to it when I need to go to the dentist.
Okay.
So it's not like they seek out the difference in dental plans,
Okay.
you know? So as far as the difference in plan designs, yes, I think the deductibles are applying in different manners. The category percentages are different. It's just not the same. A plan could be so different from year to year, and I think it takes a lot of patients by surprise, and that's what we have to do as an office, is to kind of translate that through.
Have you seen different ideas of communication with the younger millennials that are coming into the workforce? Have you seen that they are a little more demanding as far as what they expect?
Yes. So here's what's interesting. They're demanding, but they don't want to talk to you.
Okay.
So let's think about that for a second. They want everything to be on your website. They want to be able to access you when they want to access you. And it's not about being spoiled or entitled. That's just technology, right?
Sure.
So they want to be able to hit a button and chat with you. They want to be able to email you immediately. They want to be able to send you a message on Facebook or Instagram, but they don't want to call you. You know, here's the thing though, is when they do call you, we need to be on point. Because once they make the decision to call you,
absolutely,
that's you've got them. So we just need to bring them home. So that's one thing I want people to focus on, is how good are your phone skills. But they want to be able to research the heck out of you before they call you. So your online game has to be on point.
We are excited you said that, because obviously at Patient Prism, that's all we talk about, is that you have to be on point.
Yes.
When you have the first communication with the patient.
Yes.
and money is we've seen 35-40% of patients are not scheduling because they're unhappy with how much it's going to cost them, and we are bringing up all sorts of conversations that are not needed on the phone.
Yes.
So absolutely, I couldn't agree with that more. Anything else in terms of are patients seeking more dental care today, or is it just the same?
No, I think they're seeking more. I think there's more of a knowledge that, you know, hey, there's dentists all over. You know, what's been great is implant marketing, the sleep apnea marketing, the bleaching, all of that.
There's a line,
yeah. I mean, it's really been good to have all of that. I mean, when a big implant company comes in or implant practice comes in the area and broadcasts all this marketing, I think that's fantastic for all the offices.
Sure.
So I think our consumers are smarter, and so I think then that drives the demand for better dental care. And I think parents today are much more aware of good dental care for their kids than ever before.
So pediatrics, obviously, there's a lot more people, you know, getting their kids in an early stage. Any other trend? Any other differences we're seeing patients of today versus patients of yesterday?
Well, you know, convenience is always the big thing. You know,
Okay.
when they call you, I hope that you're not scheduling them out, you know, 3, 5, 6 weeks.
Sure.
You know, when a patient calls, they're ready to come in today. So I would say convenience, availability, and being able to have a good conversation, a pertinent conversation, like to your point,
sure.
and you have to close that deal when they're on the phone.
Absolutely. I mean, we preach this every single day, and sometimes you have only a very short window.
Yes.
And if you don't get them, they're already gone, right? Because they have choices now online.
Absolutely.
They go to the next guy, and that's it.
Yep.
The patient's gone forever.
Yep.
And as we see, the lifetime value of the patient's also going up with now that you're doing a lot more. Dentists are doing, you know, ortho, they're doing implants and sleep stuff. So definitely the value of a good conversation is improved. You need to be able to communicate better with your patients, no matter where they are in the journey.
Right.
Whether it's on your website, whether it's on the phone, or whether it's when they come in the office. Great. The great segment on, you know, I mean, understanding your patients is very important.
Yes,
in order
absolutely.
for you to cater to them better.
Yes.
Their mental, you know, their age group, their apprehensions, all that stuff. Great segment. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it.